Ben Simmons had one of the best games of his young career, filled with several highlights gems, as his Philadelphia 76ers picked up another thrilling victory. The Australian point forward finished with a career-high 23 points, to go with 7 rebounds and 8 assists, leading the 76ers to a 102-100 win over the Dallas Mavericks. One game after suffering a heartbreaking loss to the Houston Rockets, Simmons got the job done on both ends, with the 76ers coming away as the victors in this close affair. Joel Embiid matched Simmons' scoring effort with 23 points, to go with 9 rebounds and 4 assists, while T.J. McConnell posted 15 points and 8 assists off the bench. Harrison Barnes led the way for the Mavericks with 25 points, with his team moving to 1-6 on the season. Simmons is averaging 17.5 points, 9.5 rebounds, and 7.5 assists per game, with his 76ers improving to 2-4. Over in Miami, Aron Baynes was a difference maker for the Boston Celtics in their 96-90 win over the Heat. The big man finished with 6 points, 5 rebounds, and 4 blocks in the victory, proving to be an imposing presence inside the paint, on both ends of the floor. While Baynes played just 24 minutes in the win, he's emerged as an important piece for a Celtics team that suddenly has a 4-2 record. Baynes was one of the best in NBA last year at defending the rim, without blocking a ton of shots. Celtics head coach Brad Stevens said, "Made a huge difference." Joe Ingles finished with 13 points, 5 rebounds, 4 assists, and 7 steals in the Utah Jazz's 96-81 win over the Los Angeles Lakers. The wing shot 3 of 7 from behind the three-pointer line, while putting together a game-high plus 25. For the Lakers, Andrew Bogut played 6 minutes off the bench, pulling down 4 rebounds. Around the league, Cleveland Cavaliers 101, New Orleans Pelicans 123. DeMarcus Cousins had 29 points, 12 rebounds and 10 assists, and the New Orleans Pelicans pulled away for a convincing 123-101 victory over the Cleveland Cavaliers on Saturday night. Anthony Davis added 30 points, 14 rebounds and 3 blocks to help New Orleans win for the 3rd time in 4 games. New Orleans' all-star frontcourt tandem had help from the backcourt too, with Jrue Holiday scoring 29 points and Etuan Moore 24 as the Pelicans made better than 53% off their shots. Kevin Love had 26 points and 11 rebounds for the Cavs, who were without Derrick Rose and trailed for most of the game. LeBron James had 18 points and Dwyane Wade 15 for Cleveland, which has lost 3 of 4. Kyrie Irving scored 9 of his 24 points in the final 2:03, and the Boston Celtics extended their winning streak to 4 games after holding on late to beat the Miami Heat 96-90 on Saturday night. Jason Tatum scored 20 and Marcus Smart added 16 for the Celtics, who beat Miami for the 8th consecutive time. It was Irving's 8th time playing at Miami, and the first time he was part of a win. Miami cut Boston's lead to 2 on a pair of occasions late, and Irving answered with a basket both times to give the Celtics some breathing room. He sealed the win with 57 seconds left, connecting on a three-pointer for a 93-86 lead. Goran Dragic scored 22 points for Miami, which got 16 apiece from Josh Richardson and James Johnson. Former Boston forward Kelly Olynyk had 14 points and 9 rebounds for the Heat, who were 7 for 31 from three-point range. Oklahoma City Thunder 101, Chicago Bulls 69. Carmelo Anthony scored 21 points and Paul George had 20 to lead the Oklahoma City Thunder to a 101-69 victory over the Chicago Bulls on Saturday night. Russell Westbrook added 12 points, 13 rebounds and 13 assists for his third triple-double of the season. He has now recorded a triple-double against every league opponent in his career. Steven Adams and Raymond Felton had 12 points apiece for the Thunder, who won their first road game in 3 attempts after losing 3 of their last 4 games overall. Lauri Markkanen scored 15 points to lead the rebuilding Bulls, who were coming off their first win in 4 games this season after beating the Atlanta Hawks 91-86 on Thursday. Justin Holiday added 11 points and Robin Lopez had 10 for Chicago, which shot 28.6% from the field. The Thunder shot 44.3% from the field in completing a back-to-back after losing to the Minnesota Timberwolves 119-116 on Friday night. Houston Rockets 89, Memphis Grizzlies 103. Chandler Parsons finally gave Memphis fans what they've waited for, scoring 24 points on accurate shooting to lead the Grizzlies to a 103-89 victory over the Houston Rockets on Saturday night. Parsons, who has struggled and battled injuries since signing with the Grizzlies last season, was part of a Memphis bench effort that dominated the Rockets' reserves. By the time Rockets coach Mike D'Antoni cleared his bench with just under 4 minutes left and Memphis leading by 19, the Grizzlies held a 62-15 advantage in bench points.